predictive read for the 28th. What do we need to know, Spirit, please? 28th of October 2020. There it is again. And that. So, this is pretty much the same as the past, present, future read. We're not surprised how they do the job, don't they? So, it is mostly about finances and communication and the choice. The present situation. An apology is needed, but it doesn't mean a happy ending. The apology is for anything someone else feels you have done to them. It's needed. You need to apologise and then move on. Walk away. This apology's been a long time coming. There may be someone with an old injury to the leg. I call him the man with a limp. Could be somebody in uniform. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be somebody born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. But this is a very slow energy. It is slow in coming, but it's needed. The improvement of communications, finance, emotional stability, and then you can walk away because you're over a heartbreak situation where there has been a lot of misery, third party, heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. And even if you no longer are in love with someone, the love may still be there and you have to grieve this situation. But you're coming out of that now. You're leaving the misery of the past behind. But there must be some sort of closure or apology. In the home life, you've worked very hard on this. Spirit, know that you worked hard to make it work, but it didn't come to fruition. It's never going to because the foundations aren't strong enough. They add to that a missed opportunity. So the 3 and the 1 make the 4, which is release. There is somebody in denial about this release because probably the finances. It's going to be a shock to realise that this isn't going to pay off. There will be arguments, accidents, losses in the home, perhaps water and electrical problems. But all these issues in the home and family life are to show you that you're not in the right place. Your friends see that it's time for you to release. We have the 4 there, which is mentioned. They see the truth. They see that you need to cut through the bullshit, get to the point, and when you speak your truth, you will be successful. You'll be in control, on the right path. There possibly is a need to travel or focus on your success. There's Cancer energy. Cancer rules the home and the ancestors. So you have to release something to do with the home or the past and cut through the bullshit, get to the point. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Moving forwards to success, on the right path and in control. For some, there'll be a new vehicle involved here somewhere and a red car, but that's neither here nor there. In the work life, healing is taking place. You have all the tools at your disposal, no pun intended, to manifest the future that you want, the career that you want. It could be anything. It could be something new that's coming into your life, or someone new. It can be anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon. It involves blades, cups, discs, and wood. Or wood, should I say, depending on what your trade or profession is. It is also the healing arts, so anything to do with the medical profession. Those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So any medical issues should be healed. But more than anything, it is about knowing your worth, believing in yourself, and being positive. It's about communications and siblings. So if you're out of work, you may hear of a job for a sibling. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be the communication from a sibling. It could be a communication and or an issue with a sibling. Somebody is codependent on someone else in work. They are not able to stand on their own 2 feet. 9 years is mentioned. So you have to stay positive about this situation because your wishes and dreams can come true. 9 months is mentioned. And if you have a yes/no question, the answer is yes. Your wishes and dreams in general. Somebody is being stubborn. They are staying in a toxic situation where they are being manipulated. A contract, a vow, something that binds you, and you are in a mental prison of your own making, refusing to move. You can change this situation. You can release yourself, but either you're in denial, you're not sure of the facts, or you just being stubborn. Those born on the 15th, which, like I said, 15th of November is going to be very important. Living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's all about the external public life, how it looks to others. The knees and bones. Keeping up with the Joneses, that type of thing. And we have Aries energy. Now, Aries are usually very confident, but lately, for some reason, the Aries is coming out as having very little self-respect, self-worth, and very low, which is why Spirit wants you to stay positive. It is also stubbornness, wanting things your way or the highway and not taking no for an answer. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Aries about the head and face, so there could be injuries there. Image and birth. So your self-worth, your image is low, and there is no new beginnings because of it, because you feel trapped and you're being manipulated. The next coming event. Do not compare yourself to others, because comparison is not your friend. You are torn perhaps between two properties, two situations, two jobs, two people. There is two dogs, 1970 plus or minus 12, February to February involved, and probably a cancer. This is a path of blood and tears where there is confusion all around. You need the clarity to release this situation. But for now, you're stuck. And at the bottom of the deck, we have separations. So, heartache, sorrow, loss and separations. Yes, it's not going to be easy. And yes, you will doubt yourself. But Spirit are adamant that this needs releasing so that you can go forward to success. Yeah, finish this, go the distance, do what you have to do. 4 and 7 down to 11, which is justice, a doorway to a new reality. Stormy waters ahead. Yeah, what you need to do is get your energy levels up for the fight to come. Because if you don't get ready for the battle, you will be taken by surprise. Number 64 is important. It's time to rest before you pick up your sword again. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. And when you're running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing we need. Nothing can grow in barren lands, and this is definitely barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. Tend to your well and watch the amount you have to give multiply. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. Like drugs, shopping, alcohol, gambling. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we're not allowing ourselves. So trying to fill that empty space in the pit of our stomach. But you won't fill it that way. What is it that really nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar to your soul? And what brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine and what makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, snuggling up on a couch, hiking, sipping coffee in your favourite cafe, attending a meeting of the girls, reading about stuff to escape, spontaneous bike rides, walking along a beach or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine, and when you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So do something that deeply replenishes you now, because you're going to need all the energy for the fight to come. There will be confusion, there will be conflict, and there will be chaos. Be ready.